Hello, this is Division TV. I'm Lynn Komjisha, and here's the latest. A year after Daniela Ati Mayanja filed for divorce just as she was completing 9 years of marriage to Uganda's top musician, Chameleone, both parties have finally admitted that their differences are irreconcilable. So to mark the first decade since their wedding in 2008, the couple has also decided it is their last attempt at staying together. New Vision TV now sadly looks at the highlights of the doomed celebrity marriage.
A year after Daniela Ati Mayanja filed for divorce just as she was completing 9 years of marriage to Uganda's top musician, Chameleone, both parties have finally admitted that their differences are irreconcilable. So to mark their first decade since their wedding in 2008, the couple has also decided it is their last attempt at staying together. New Vision TV now sadly looks at the highlights of the doomed celebrity marriage. He was born Joseph Mayanja but became better known for his stage name when he started his music career nearly 2 decades ago. She was born Daniela Atim and grew up under the protection of her godfather and benefactor, Reverend Father John Scalabrini. They met, fell in love, and on 7th June 2008 exchanged their solemn wedding vows in holy matrimony at St. James Church Bina in Mutungo, Kampala. The glittering wedding was attended by the creme de creme of Kampala's glitterati, and marriage was blessed with 4 children. These are Abba, Alpha, Alma, and Amama. And that is where the happiness ended. In 2013, according to Daniela, her husband resumed the reckless life of his pre-wedding days. In her affidavit, which she saw as she filed for divorce at the Nakama Magistrates Court in April 2017, Chameleone started coming home while drunk and then beating her up. The violence became frequent and so dangerous that she often had to seek medical attention. She also started moving with veils around her head in order to hide the wounds inflicted upon her by her husband. To make matters worse, according to her, the drunken Chameleone started extending his cruelty to the children and abusing them physically as well. The cruel assaults often drove her from home to seek refuge in her friends' houses, she said. Daniela saw in her solemn affidavit that in an attempt to remedy the situation, she sought the intervention of religious leaders and friends, but all these were in vain. After Daniela's divorce suit, there were efforts to reconcile the couple by different parties, and they seemed to have borne fruit. Chameleone even drove his family to the New Vision offices and paraded his wife, announcing that they have resolved their differences. Daniela also assured the staff of Uganda's largest media group that as Christians, they had resolved to forgive and forget their differences. They posed for photos with their children as well. It looked like a happy ending for their troubles. But what looked like a happy ending to the Mayanja's troubles was just the beginning of the end. Things started going south again, and finally, on the weekend, Chameleone broke the sad news of the final separation of his wife of 10 years and mother of his 4 official children. Chameleone was very clear in the statement he posted on social media that it was not a gimmick to promote some new music. So the separation is final, and if any other statement to the contrary comes from him, the public could start doubting his mental stability. We wish them recovery and happiness in their new lives apart.
Now, the cabinet yesterday presented a surprise cake to President Yoweri Museveni to mark his 74th years of strength and good health. According to a statement issued from State House, the cake was presented during the cabinet break at State House Entebbe. President Museveni, in a statement, described the surprise cake as marking double celebration, saying the day marked the 46th anniversary of the day the Liberation Forces attacked Mbarara town before they were repulsed. State Minister for Youth and Children Affairs, Florence Nachwala-Chiyingi, along with State Minister for Privatization and Investment, Yves Denite, who were the architects of the surprise, noted that their gift to the president was a symbol of good health to the rest of Ugandans. Nachwala is quoted as saying that the president is becoming more and more active. His life must be celebrated. It was the first time cabinet celebrated President Museveni's birthday. In sports news, a number of Uganda amateur golfers will get a chance to step in Ronald Rugumayo's shoes as the Uganda Open tees off at Entebbe Club today, with the defending champion having turned pro and waiting for next week's 185 million shillings pro tournament. The onus is now on other emerging youngsters to take over the mantle in the full-day event. Leading the hand for this year's title is 2015 and 2016 champion Ronald Otile, who was beaten to last year's title by Rugumayo as he chased a hat-trick after a playoff at the Uganda Golf Club. After tying with 299 gross each, Rugumayo picked birdies on holes 12, 17 and 18 to beat Otile, who struggled for a par on the decisive hole. Daniel Baguma, with whom they are studying at the University of Pretoria in South Africa, is also in the fray, and after today's official practice round, should be able to tell whether they can match the challenging Entebbe course. In 2015, Ronald Otile stunned the golfing fraternity when he completed a double of Uganda Open wins, topping both the amateur and professionals tournaments. In the professional event that attracted 59 professionals from 11 countries, he edged Zambia's Madlisto Muthia by a stroke with a total score of 282 gross after 4 rounds of 73, 65, 69 and 75 to become the first amateur golfer to claim the professional's crown in Uganda. This year, Uganda's other top contenders include national team players Joel Basalain, Edwin Okong, Joseph Chuyai, and brothers Ashraf and Ibrahim Bagalana. As Ugandans gear up for the 72-hole tournament, a tough contest is expected from foreign competition. You're still watching New Vision TV, and now for Pearl of Africa series, we take a look at Bunyaruguru Crater Lakes region. Bunyaruguru Crater Lake region is home to 52 crater lakes. These lakes are found on the edge of Queen Elizabeth National Park in Rubirizi district. Now, some of the lakes found in Bunyaruguru Crater Lake region include Lake Nkugute that has an Africa-like shape, the twin lakes known as Kamweru, and the other Chema. Let's take a look.
Bunyaruguru Crater Lakes region is home to 52 crater lakes. These lakes are found on the edge of Queen Elizabeth National Park near Fort Portal in Uganda. Some of the lakes found in Bunyaruguru Crater Lake region include Lake Nkugute with an Africa-like shape, the twin lakes known as Kamweru, and the other known as Chema. All these were formed many thousand years ago after volcanic eruption and are now ancient volcanic craters. Interesting lakes are Kamweru and Chema, who are called twin lakes. They seem so close to each other, but politely separated by a road. The Bunyaruguru Crater Lakes region also has magnificent landscapes, and some of the activities to engage in while here are swimming, canoeing, and hiking. The soils are also very productive with so much agriculture at play. Now, for more Pearl of Africa stories, visit our website, which is www.newvision.co.ug. Our newspaper, the Sunday Vision, is also another home of adventures, so grab your copy every Sunday for Pearl of Africa stories.
And that's all we had for you. Thank you for watching. Be sure to catch more of your updates on your mobile, on your desktop, on your tablet, anywhere on the go by visiting www.newvision.co.ug. I am Lynn Komjisha.